time and has an opportunity to spring a big upset. In fact, he's quite a confident young guy, isn't he, Arnie?
Yeah, I think you got to write off the Lonnie Bradley fight. He had no business going down to 160 pounds. He sweated off a lot of weight to take that at very short notice. I liked him in the Mike Cedillo fight. If the fighter that I saw against Mike Cedillo shows up here tonight and it's the wrong Toney, this fight's going to go different than what Jackie Callan's planning for James Toney this evening.
All right, so let's see how James Toney does here tonight in this light heavyweight battle against Karl Willis. For all the official numbers, let's go up to Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world on Prime, we welcome you to the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Fight Night at the Palace Incorporated and international events as sponsored by Metro 25 Tires and Budweiser, the undisputed king of beers. This bout is sanctioned by the Michigan State Board of Control, the chairman Dale Grable. Introducing to you the judges scoring this bout from ringside. Herman McAlpine Jr., Dario Chiarini, and Charles Fisset. Introducing to you the referee in charge of this bout, Dale Grable. All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening, a light heavyweight special attraction scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the red corner, he is wearing black trunks with white trim and fighting out of Clarksville, Tennessee. He weighed in at 174 pounds. His record includes 21 wins, only 2 losses, 1 draw, with 15 wins coming by way of knockout. From a fighter they call the Scorpion, Karl Willis. And his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, the 10-round main event, wearing black trunks, hailing from Ann Arbor, Michigan, as he represents Jackie Callan's Galaxy Boxing Gym. He weighed in at 179 pounds. His record includes 44 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, and 29 knockouts to his credit. Here is the former IBF middleweight and super middleweight champion of the world, James Lights Out Toney. Dale Grable, referee in charge, now to give instructions.
Gentlemen, you're given the rules of the state of Michigan in the dressing room. I'm here to enforce those rules, gentlemen. Protect yourself at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Come out.
Okay, Rich, they're both the same age, even though Toney started fighting 4 years earlier, around the same height. Toney comes in at the second heaviest he's ever been in his pro career, 179, and he's got a 2-inch reach advantage over Karl Willis.
All right, this bout will be fought under the rules of the state of Michigan. 3 knockdown rule is in effect. There is a standing 8 count, and after an accidental butt, they will go to the cards after half the distance of the fight. And that would be, of course, in this fight, a 5-round distance, or it would be declared a technical draw. So there is a 3 knockdown, there is a standing 8. We are ready for action, and here we go into round 1. James Toney comes out with a very purposeful look on his face at the opening bell and goes right to Karl Willis.
Now watch for Willis to switch to southpaw, fight righty, move around, a lot of quick stick and jab.
Toney says he wants to have fights now where he doesn't leave it in the hands of the judges anymore. He feels he was really robbed in his fight with Montell Griffin. I must admit, Arnie, that I felt that was a bad decision, the decision that went against Toney. And he hurts, I think, Willis there with a little left hook. His right leg went for a little skate, it looked like, but he recovers quickly, Willis does.
Definitely took a rest there for a pregnant pause, and Toney hit him with the left hook. You know, a lot of people right now, you won't know for a couple of more fights just what the story is with Toney, even if he wins a couple more. You know, in reviewing his record, he started pro in 1988. Even though he's only 26 years of age, he's been fighting since '88. He's had 48 professional fights already. In terms of a boxer's chronology, he should be on the downside instead of the upside, which he might very well be.
You saw that right hand from Willis caused Toney to take a step backwards momentarily. Bounced right back up, though.
And make no mistake, Willis has punching power. He's got 16 knockouts in those 21 wins. He can punch. He's been known to give you a little butt in the inside, too, which he did to Mike Cedillo quite often. And as I mentioned earlier, he can switch to southpaw at any moment.
Good right hand to the body from James Toney. Toney with all of the skills and all of the different punches in a well-positioned arsenal. Probably not remembered for any single punch in his career, but uses a variety of punishing type punches with which he wears down the adversary.
No, when Toney's on, he'll show you all kinds of different looks and will adapt different looks to different fighters. In the middle rounds, he's prone to lay on the ropes and try to lull somebody in. Doesn't seem to be what he's doing tonight, though. Seems to be coming out very fast, although he looks very soft around the middle. And as I mentioned, the second heaviest he's ever weighed for a fight at 179 pounds.
Half minute to go in round one. Karl Willis in the black trunks with the white trim. James Toney in the colors of the Galaxy stable. He's added a skull and crossbones, though, to his repertoire on his trunks as Willis begins to punch, and we come to the end of round number one.
And watch for Willis's head.
We begin round two. James Toney screen right. Karl Willis in the black trunks with the white trim. Now on the right side of your screens. Toney, of course, a big favorite based on his great record. And Willis stepping way up in class.
I would say the biggest name that Willis has fought to date was probably Mike Cedillo, or maybe even Lonnie Bradley, who's on his way up. Certainly nobody in Toney's class.
1994, I guess you could consider a bittersweet year for Toney. Boy, he had a great start to it with his spectacular victory at the Olympic Auditorium in Los Angeles over Tim Littles, and then the victory over Prince Charles Williams in the last round with the knockout. But then, of course, came the Roy Jones fight, which is what most people talk about, it seems like, now when they talk about James Toney.
Well, you know, Jackie Callan has his hands full with him for a lot of reasons, not just the publicized ones. It's hard to keep him in the gym and training. And so, consequently, he's had a lot more bouts because she wants to keep him busy. You shouldn't be coming off a Prince Charles Williams fight in July and fighting Roy Jones in November. A fighter of his stature and making the money that he's making doesn't have to and didn't have to fight as often as he did.
Karl Willis was willing to trade with Toney, and it cost him there as he ate a right hand from a former champion. He's bleeding from the nose now in this second round, Willis is. Sweating quite profusely and seemingly wearing down a little bit here in round two.
I'm surprised Willis doesn't have his jab going here at all. He wants to keep Toney off. He should be popping that jab. He's got to be snapping a double, triple jab if he's going to fight Toney on the outside. Otherwise, Toney's just walking in. He's offering nothing to keep Toney off him right now. One jab's not going to do it. And I got to tell you, Rich, in spite of the extra weight, Toney looking impressive thus far.
He is at 179 pounds. Moving well, coming forward, and appears to have now opened a cut over the eye of Karl Willis' right eye. Some blood from the nose and blood on the right side of the face underneath the eye of Willis as well. Toney, look how he's cutting off the ring on Willis, not leaving him any escape route. He actually backs up.
Oh, and he just threw that head right into that cut as well. Add a little insult to that injury.
Inside a half minute to go in round two. Rich Morata, Arnie Rosenthal, ringside at the Palace of Auburn Hills. You're watching Prime Championship Boxing. Former two-time world champion James Toney. Getting hit, but then showing some of the defensive skills, which we've seen in a lot of his fights as well. Loving that body.
Loves to dip that left shoulder.
I thought one of the greatest defensive performances we've seen in recent years was his fight against Iran Barkley, when Barkley just could not hit him in that fight. It was an incredible defensive showing by Toney, who goes down now and sits down in front of the venerable trainer, Bill Miller. And across the way, we look at Willis.
And they got their work cut out. That's Rick Conte in the corner there. He's got his work cut out on that cut. They've done a good job in the past, though. Willis tends to cut. He was cut very badly in the Cedillo fight and still managed to go the full 12. But he's not doing anything to keep Toney off. And we take a look at action here from round number 2. And Toney very aggressive, moving in, keeping Willis off balance. And Willis isn't doing anything. He's allowing Toney to walk in like that. The jab's not going to do him any good once Toney's on the inside, Rich.